everyone, this is Naturally Afro Sis, welcoming you to Fuse Farm. In this video, I'll be showing you highlights of our July 2021 fish harvest. As usual, our harvest started with a pre-harvest, which we normally call a mini harvest. We normally do a pre-harvest because we want to test our preparedness for the actual harvest, which we planned to have for 2 days. This would include selling on farm and also doing the deliveries. Also to get some fish for smoking so that on the day of harvest, we have smoked fish to sell as well. So we get to be the first ones to taste the fish as we smoke together with the farm workers. During our mini harvest, we had so much fun. We took a lot of pictures. It was just nice. It's very refreshing to see the work of your hands, like you plant something and then it grows, you harvest and it's live, breathing, and then you get to cook, eat, and sells to others. The fish is very tasty, so we really had so much fun. After having fun, of course, we went to now the cleaning, which is not too much fun, and then the smoking. In view of the high prices of feed, as a fish farmer, it's very helpful right now to engage in smoking fish because with smoking, there's some value addition there. So meaning you get much more out of it. I did a video. If you want to see the details of the difference in terms of money between a fish farmer and someone who smokes fish, you can refer to a video that I'll link up, and I'll also put a link down in the description box. I know you might be asking where you could get the smoker machines and how you can do the training. Worry not, Smokehouse has your back. She's an amazing lady, so she sells these smoker machines, and in these smoker machines you can smoke literally anything that you would want to smoke. Her numbers are on the screen and I'll also link them in the description down below. Our harvests were starting very early in the morning, and on both days of our harvest, we were harvesting as and when customers were arriving. This allowed them to pick the fish of their choice, and it's true what they say that the early bird catches the worm. We discovered that the people that come to buy on farm get to buy what they really want, and customer satisfaction is higher, which makes us happy as well. It is very difficult to pick fish for someone because some like them small, while others prefer them bigger. But then the other thing is, when we were advertising, we made sure we indicated that our fish size was average body weight 300 grams. But it is always better when someone is picking what they really want and when the fish is alive. I think it's more fun, especially for the babies. We were happy that most of the fish sold on farm, and we want to take this opportunity to thank all our customers, especially those that came on farm. It was fun. It was nice having you. The only part that wasn't nice about the harvest this time was the social distancing due to COVID. You find that the people that you're supposed to have fun with, laugh, and just have a chat, we couldn't do all that because we were keeping a distance. Having had COVID before while I was pregnant, I was mindful that I needed to observe COVID rules strictly because it wouldn't have been nice to see a tiny baby under 2 months, or indeed any of our friends and their children sick. We thank God that all went well, and we are healthy and we are here. So thank you very much to those that came. We will try to make it up for you next time when COVID is over. We seem to have company. It seems we're not the only ones looking for fish. We also had some deliveries to make, which were successfully done by the delivery girls and boys. Unfortunately, the deliveries that were meant for those mostly that worship on Saturday, or those that we could only deliver on working days, the fish had run out. It was so sad that we couldn't manage to deliver. I tried as much as possible to send apologies. I hope I managed to apologize to everyone that we couldn't manage to deliver the fish to. It's not nice not to deliver after someone has ordered. But then again, it is also difficult to deny someone who has traveled a long distance to come and buy, to say someone already ordered, because sometimes orders, people change and they decide not to get, or they'll tell you they're busy, they're out of town, or they've just changed their mind. So you tend to want to sell to someone who has made an effort. So for those that we didn't deliver to, we apologize sincerely. I will be failing in my duties if I just ended this video at showing you the rainbows and butterflies. It's not all rosy. We faced many challenges. For example, the cost of feed has really gone up. I hope we will find ways of cutting the cost down by having cheaper feed or making our own feed in future. The size of fingerlings is another challenge that affects the length of time to harvest. You find that you are sold two small fry, which are not yet fingerlings. So you end up doing the job for the hatchery, meaning your harvest takes longer than 6 months. This, coupled with the cold we experienced, for us, it took us 8 months to harvest. So before you go into fish farming, make sure you have realistic expectations. The other thing is the quality of fingerlings. If you noticed, we had 3 sizes of fish in our pond. Some of it was about 300 grams and some of it was slightly less. Then the other was slightly more. But then we had a few fish that were weighing 1 kg each. So now you start wondering why we cannot produce fingerlings that will give us this big fish in the country. The other thing we found was a lot of babies in the pond, meaning we had female fish, which also does not grow as big as males. So of course we know that the sex reversal is not 100% accurate. So I think we need to start moving towards having good quality fingerlings as a country. The other thing is the quantity of fingerlings. We're usually not sure if what we get is indeed what we pay for, since we only use scoops when buying as a measure. I've heard other farmers complain that they were finding that the fingerlings were less than what they paid for. I have not experienced that, but that's something to be mindful of, because I was just wondering, how do we know that what you get is what you've paid for, since the only measure is the scoop? Lastly but not the least, the cost of electricity to pump water, to also run the aerators is so high. So before you go into fish farming, just make sure you consider the use of solar, although the initial cost is high. So with this fish that we had, we incurred some losses of fish at production because of poor water quality management. I was very pregnant the time this was happening, and I had challenges climbing on the dikes to monitor the water quality. So eventually I tried to force matters, and I saw for myself that the water quality wasn't really that good. And true to my observation, the following day we started losing fish, and we lost about 300 pieces of fish. So anyway, that's just to show you that not everything is rosy in fish farming. But if you want to hear the details of the loss that we had, let me know in the comments down below. I can still do the video because I still have the content. I just didn't have the energy to do the video for you because I was pregnant. Yeah. So other than that, our harvest went well. The deliveries this time were also executed well. My delivery girls did a fantastic job. We made sure we bought ice blocks. Plus the weather was on our side and it was a cold day, so the fish arrived fresh wherever it was going. Again, I want to apologize to those that we didn't manage to deliver the fish to. I hope next time they'll be able to join us at the farm. I hope you have found this video helpful or entertaining. If you have, please make sure you give us a like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notification button so that you get the notification when we do our videos. So thank you very much for watching, and bye. See you in the next one.